Hi guys, it's 97 Nah here with my second moveset video. I see that at least most of my people like this. I've gotten a few requests for it. The most requests for any video or video series that I've been doing. So I decided I'd make round 2 with something not many people know what to do with to make it successful. Braviary, as you can see. So, Braviary is a normal flying type, which if you look at it right away, you'll know that stealth rocks will do 1/4 to it. So, that's not very good, but we might be able to counter a way around that if you send it out first, and you know something will be using rocks or something like that. So, first of all, its speed is what's holding it back, in my opinion. If its speed was like base 100, base 110, something like that, it would be, really good. But it's only base 80, which at max speed is 284, which, won't be outspeeding a bunch of things like Weavile, which is a, ice type to be aware of if you're using this thing. I'm pretty sure that a Daruma could outspeed this too at max, so you don't want that happening. So yeah. But on the other side, its attack is at base 123 or 379 attack, which is very good. So most people don't know what to do with this. They're like, oh my gosh, should I go a bandage set or a scarf set? Well, I'm here to say that I thought of something out myself that would possibly help out this problem. Another problem to look at is something physically defensive like Skarmory, or something that can take its stab like Skarmory. And then it's purely male, so it can't be bred with anything unless it's a Ditto, so it doesn't learn any egg moves or breeding, etc. Like some things can learn, weird moves, like Raticate can learn Flame Wheel, but beside the point. Basically, many people don't know what to do with this thing. Well, here's what you do. First of all, you can here, I'll set up that moveset that I made right about now. Okay, so here we are. We have this moveset here for our Braviary. As you can see, it's a Tailwind moveset, which doubles the speed of Pokemon by doubles a Pokemon's speed by 2 turns. Sorry. It doubles the Pokemon speed for 3 turns. 4 turns, but that also, it says 4 turns, but that also includes the turn you use it, which doesn't help. So, knowing that your speed is going to be doubled, you don't need to rely on that Scarf, which only boosted by 1.5, or half of your total added on. But, so, that's the reason for Tailwind. Okay, so, our ability is Sheer Force, which boosts the power of your attacking moves that have a secondary effect, and that is why we have one of the 2 moves, Rock Slide, down below. Sheer Force, which would boost that, and then Life Orb is your one option of an item that will, as glitched in this game, it will give you, Sheer Force will give you the Life Orb boost, but you won't take damage from Life Orb. So, to the EVs now. I'm going to put 100 EVs into your, 100, I'm looking at its base stat. You're going to put 252 into your HP to give it your max 404, which is decent HP. put 252 into your attack, which will give you 379. Well, won't. But we're also going with an adamant nature, and that will give you your 379. And you might ask, where's speed? Well, we're putting 4 into that, because it might not be your fastest thing, but it's doubled, and it's, I think, at like 384 or something, 380 something, which is faster than a max speed Alakazam. So you could probably outspeed a ton of things and have 3 turns to do whatever you want. Well, attack. So through the moveset now, you could go Tailwind, Crush Claw, which actually does get a boost from Sheer Force because it lowers defense, or has a chance of lowering defense, which will give you that boost but never lower defense. And Brave Bird, which Sheer Force doesn't boost, but come on, it's Brave Bird from a max attack thing, so this is so no matter what it is, it's not going to be taken lightly from a Brave Bird. Then we also have your Rock Slide or U-Turn, depending on your favor. I mean, you could go U-Turn if you know an ice type, like Weavile's out on the field, and you just want to get out of there in case you don't want to take an Ice Punch. Or just switch out to something you know you could take a hit from and knock it out next turn. Or you could go Rock Slide, like I said, which gives you the boost from Sheer Force and Life Orb, which we'll be doing a ton. So then we got our Tailwind, Brave Bird, Crush Claw, and Rock Slide, U-Turn, depending on your favor, which will be doing a ton of damage to anything on the field, which will actually give you a nice attack. You're not locked into anything, which, you know, if you were Banded or Scarfed, you're knocking out one thing, but then they'll switch into something that like quad resists, or at least resist it, and you'll be like, oh crap, I have to switch, and they'll get a sub something up on you, knowing that you'll switch. Well, this time you could switch moves and at the same time do damage. And Tailwind does carry over to all of your team, so you turn, say, a Weavile, that's, you know, going to be super speed, double a Weavile speed, which, you know, is pretty big. This could just give you up an edge on your opponents, and it's a set that I thought would help people understand Braviary. We're going by its Japanese name. Go by Braviary or Braviary, whatever you call it, and turn it into a good attacker that can help. It's not only just going to be a good attacker that can knock out things in like 1 or 2 shots, but then if you don't like your matchups, you could U-turn if you use U-turn, or switch out into something else that would take it better. And if it's still in that 3-turn limit, you have a double the speed attacker to take out whatever that is. So you're probably still going to outspeed it, unless it's like you know, a Munchlax. But yeah, that's the moveset. I'll see you guys. Bye. Stay tuned for more.